For those of y'all that know that you are here on this earth for a greater life purpose, that trouble don't last always and your future is very bright, then this message is going to be for you. Some type of decision that you have to make requires you to maintain a healthy balance between being of service and being an enabler. And that's a very tricky space to be in, because you can oftentimes not even know when you're doing it, like not even know when you've slipped into being a rescuer or just that earth angel that overextends or overhelps or overdoes in situations. So in this season of your life, you are being called to maintain your confidence while being compassionate, also knowing how to tame your desire to be in control and still overcome self-doubt, worry, anxiety, perfectionism, you overindulging. So you have to do a lot of managing, okay? Being in control of yourself. So you're going to notice that managing yourself takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of work. And to protect that peace and to protect your energy, when you start to feel like you're overexerting yourself, that's your body telling you, hey, we're doing too much. When you start to feel as if you are not doing the same, you're not able to upkeep the things that you were doing, you're giving from an empty cup. There's something here about making sure that you aren't giving from an empty cup. And that's the message. Like, you can still care, you can still be there for people, you can still support, you can still be that Patreon. But with your power and your influence and your ability to really generate energy, not just for yourself but to other people, like that ripple effect, you're not going to really notice when you have other people just kind of catching a free ride on your vortex. So I heard very loud and clearly, for right now, stay out the quantum realm. I don't know why, but Spirit is saying there is a greater purpose as to why Spirit is saying that to you. But I feel like the quantum realm itself is magnetizing towards you a certain frequency, because that is it's like the quantum realm, when there's so much chaos and displacement of a lot of energies, what happens is that whatever energy is currently out right now, that gets amplified, and more of that gets brought into your life. You get what I'm saying? More of that is drawn to you. And so there's a time and a place for everything. There's a season, a rhyme, or reason, or riddle to everything specifically. So it's not a no, it's just like pull back just a little bit. Okay, just sorry about that, y'all. Someone came in here and legit opened my door and farted on purpose, and I ain't even gonna edit it out. So if you watch this video and you hear your loud ass stanky booty in the background, yeah, your ass is on national television. Anyway, moving on. What was I talking about? Yes, you got the full card. All right, light attribute, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Shadow attribute, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. That would be a perfect example of me doing both. Because in one breath, I said what really happened, right? And y'all can't see shit. The screen is black. All you can see is a picture. And then on the other hand, I said in the second breath, I said, if you happen to watch this, I said, if you happen to watch this and you hear your stanky booty, yeah, know you on national TV, you on national television. So the light and the dark aspect, the light and the shadow attributes are very present. And I feel like that was a perfect example. Like Spirit used this as the perfect example. What better way to deliver a message than in real time? Something about staying out of the quantum realm and being real in real time. Right? And then you have the divine director, intervention, and purpose in reverse. And you also have prayer and completion in reverse. And it's like the divine director card coming up in reverse is pretty much saying that it's saying that right now it's like the opposite for you. And that's why you have the Fool card here. Divine intervention typically comes in to reassure you that you're doing the right thing. But at this phase on your journey, you're supposed to be taking risk, right? And that inexperience that you have is going to allow you to reach the right people, okay, that need your care, that need your support, that need your influence. But if you are surrounded, if the energy or the vortex that is currently surrounding you is people that prefer to dictate or control, because we have vampire in the shadow attribute, which is depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So you're surrounded by people that have chronic codependency, spiritual codependency, and they use you as a energy source. Okay, they're using the 5D, the quantum realm, as an energy source to help them cope with them being in survival mode, right? As they're in survival mode, it's like, tell me something good, you know? They complain a lot. They don't do anything about their situation. They just often complain about it. You're surrounded by a lot of that energy. And a lot of times when people are complaining, they want to be told that there's a bigger divine purpose to their suffering. They want to be told that they're meant to suffer until the divine comes in and sets them apart. So in situations where, you know, something like what I described earlier probably would be like, oh my God, I can't believe that. That's horrible. No one should have to deal with that. They complain. And it's like, no, laugh about it. Who the fuck cares? But to this vibration, they care a lot. The energy source around you cares a lot about, you know, right and wrong, this or that. It's very rigid on the grid right now. And so in the quantum realm, in the 5D, it's like, nope, no divine intervention, not answering no questions for you, I'm not doing anything. So the divine is pretty much saying, nope, you got to hit your own rock bottom. No one's coming to save you. You are the angel. You are the fallen angel. There's no other person that's the angel in your life to fix your problems. You are the person that's supposed to fix your problems. The what is it? The dimension, or I think it's the Piscean age, the age that you're accustomed to, of, you know, the angels are coming to save me, or God is coming to save me, all these different things. It's changed to the Aquarius age. So in the Aquarius age, a lot of you that are fools, a lot of you that fearlessly reveal your emotions no matter what people say to you, those that use these absurd experiences, wild experiences, hypocritical people, right? where they'll do it to you and it's funny when it's happening to you, but when the shoe is on the other foot, they ain't laughing no more. The light and the dark, right? The shadow and the light. You guys are, you know, that's why we a soul tribe. That's why we are in tune. You are chosen to pretty much, you know, if you vibe with me, when I said what I said, you would laugh about it. You wouldn't feel no type of way. You wouldn't be like, oh my God, guess what I heard today? You know what I'm saying? Or you wouldn't have the extreme emotion of, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. Why would someone say that? You would laugh it off and forget about it 2 seconds ago, you know? And so the spirit is being tested. You see what I'm saying? Do you have the strength to walk this purpose, to walk this path? Many are called, but few are chosen. Do you have what it takes to overcome your own self-doubt, to redirect your focus, even when some unexpected wild shit happen? Do you easily get distracted? Are you easily influenced? Do you know how to be in the world and not of it? Do you know how to continue proceeding forward, even if distractions find you? And then you also have rescuer in the shadow attribute of the energy that's surrounding you. And so we have assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. And so you have those as well, you know, the energy frequency around you or surrounding you is also expecting shit in return, right? That's the shadow attribute of rescuer. I helped you, I'm expecting you to come and help me. I'm even if God sent me a boat, even if, you know, people have offered to help me out of this situation, I don't want the help unless it's coming from you, or I don't want to be saved unless it's coming from you. So that type of energy of waiting and then blaming and playing victim and saying that, oh, I never got to live life, or I never got to experience because the person I was expecting to come didn't come. And then there's those that keeps the rescued needy. So I helped you and I want you to forever be codependent. And that's that codependent energy that I'm picking up on again, of wanting you to bend over backwards, walk on your hands, feeling as if they could persuade you to stop doing something so you can do something else. That's the only way to prove to me that you care. And it's just people that just refuse to. Your energy is like power cables, you know. Your vehicle, you can ignite someone else's engine, and the frequency that's around you, they have no desire to be ignited. They have no desire to be alive. It's like zombie land. And so that's why Spirit is saying, like, you don't have to sit there and be like, oh, pray for this to be over, pray for divine intervention. These are people that are set in their ways. These are frequencies that are set to attune. They attune to this frequency. They love this frequency. This is what they attract. And so in the quantum realm, as you traveling and as you are being a a steward of being a forever student, right? You're going to see all types of stuff. But in this season, it's like the divine is saying, no, don't intervene. Right? Don't intervene. Don't force it. It's like, don't pull and don't force. Don't push and don't pull. And you're just learning to go with the flow. Whatever happens, it's a part of the cast. It's a part of the show at this point. And then the right people are going to come. It's going to take time, but the right people will come along. So we have on your way, it's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. We have behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it hurts. Okay, sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Making plans, chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Turn the page, embrace a new chapter with new curiosity. Openness paves the path to wisdom. And since we are outside of the quantum realm, let me see here. This is really good. And that's why there's no divine intervention, because normally if you're the type of person that, you prefer to be protected or shielded from this, you got to see people for who they are. The only way for you to know that who you can trust is to see them exactly for who they are. The people that like to clean it up or hide it, they're not authentic. They're catering to a certain characteristic or attribute of humanity that likes everything perfect. They like everything to be well organized. They're catering to a certain target, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying it's not your job, it's not a part of your life purpose to be in the market or in the business of catering to anyone. Like, you're not a fucking catering service. So if this is your first time on this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. All my first time viewers, divine guidance for chosen ones. If you found this message, if you found this reading, it is confirmation that yes, you are chosen for greatness. Your life plays a big role. Your future is bright. A productive season, and that's why we got making plans. A productive season is coming in for you, and as you go through this door, you're gonna feel like everything is upside down, doesn't really make sense, because I feel like it doesn't make sense yet, because you're designing it along the way. See, some people are on a karmic wheel, and so they will be codependent and they will be stuck in a certain vibration. But you are no longer stuck because you were willing to see the truth behind the veil. So you no longer are just operating off someone else's intentions for you or someone else's operating system. You are now the co-creator with the universe. So you have to establish these new principles and establish these new standards and establish what system you are going to operate off of. And when you are a trailblazer like that, and you trail this path, it comes with you laying down the blueprint, you laying down the roadmap, you coursing it, all right, making it your own and being raw and authentic. And that's going to be the vibe, that's going to be the tribe, that's going to be the people that's for you. And no ifs and buts about it. It's you against you. And as you turn this new page in your life and you evolve, it's like Spirit is saying, anybody that you come across that wants you to bend over backwards, walk on your hands, perform, be the monkey of the circus show, don't ever doubt for a second that it's a part of your purpose to be treated that way. It's also a part of your purpose to know when to walk away. Okay, it's also a part of your purpose to determine what those standards are for you. And if you decide you want to perform and you want to do a little trickety trick, do it, because you know that you're choosing it because you want to do it and not because someone else is telling you should or shouldn't. And that's the only important thing, is I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm being a fool because I want to be a fool. You know what I'm saying? And that way you're not controlled by the tyranny of rebellion. The tyranny of rebellion is just that. I don't like the control of the situation, and so I'm provoked. And because someone else outside of me has the ability to provoke me, I remain in this rebel energy. And from the person that keeps triggering you, they're ecstatic and happy that they have the power to continue provoking you. But when you laugh at the foolishness that you experience here on earth or in life in general, that person, place, or thing no longer has the power to terrorize you. You know what I'm saying? And dictate when you activate that rebel spirit in you, right? They don't get to dictate when your survival mode is triggered, when your flight or fight mode is triggered, because you got that inner peace, you got that inner strength and the confidence to know when how to tame your own spirit, right? Not every situation is even worth, the transformation or whatever. It's like, let them stay asleep, shit. So I feel like there's a situation that's about to resolve itself. This is a period of accountability, and other people are going to be weighed, 444, as I say that, are about to be made to weigh out their consequences. So there's going to be some connections in the home life, right? So people that come in and out of your house, people that get to be privy into to even be in a sacred space with you, they're either about to be triggered and get the fuck on, or they are going to stick around and be willing to take the truth, have their veil removed, because it seems like we're in a season where all the veils are being removed. Okay, insights into relationships, everybody's spirit is being tested. Is you clean or is you not? And you gonna be like a hard pill to swallow. Some people gonna hate you. Yeah, I'm hearing yeah. Why don't you love me? Tell me, why don't you love me? This is your spiritual calling. Yes, you are living in your higher purpose. You are one with spirit. Your higher self and you are moving in tandem. Okay, so you can be that true Venusian energy. Affectionate, loyal, kind, generous. But you also can be, you also could be muy caliente. Somebody has Aquarius rising. All right, if you don't like rules in general, then that wouldn't apply to you, because you just have a placement that just doesn't like rules in general. But once you accept that that's just how you are and who you are, when the critics come or negative things come as a response to that, you'll be like, oh, I ain't worried about that. That's just who I am. You'll learn to love it or you'll walk away. Because not everybody is meant to respond like everybody in certain situations. There are placements in your chart that help facilitate you on your journey and how it's supposed to play out. Okay, so you got some sort of magic as well. Let's wrap this up. The best part about not showing y'all the screen is that I get to use cards that are graphic. You feel me? Because we are grown ups around here. So what's behind the veil? What uncertainty? So there's like uncertainty in regards to like two choices that you have to make, two people, two situations. There's like two choices, two jobs. Some of you guys, you're uncertain if you're going to be able to manage two jobs at once, doing two things at once. Okay. I heard in the nick of time. Some type of bad news is gonna, it's like if you don't make the decision yourself, some bad news is gonna come to force your hand, and it'll thrust you into making a decision. And so it's like, until you realize that you are co-created with the universe, the divine is not doing anything to you, because that's the thing about freedom and free will. You have to be an active participant. Oh, should I or should I not? You have a bad reputation. You have a bad reputation of letting shit go that don't need to be let go of. Not saying that it doesn't need to be let go of, but you walk away feeling like, damn, why did I let that situation go? Or why did I spend that? Or why did I do that? And there's a part of you that it's like, you want to let this side of you out. But a lot of people don't like this side about you, or it's a turn off. It's like you have a Sasha Fierce alter ego, but other people don't like your alter ego because it's triggering. It makes people get defensive. You may also deal with situations where people accuse you of seducing them or trying to. Working on them, putting roots on them. People's deep, dark secrets. People's deep, dark secrets is hating the fact that they are attracted to you or they like you. But then can't deny that you're talented or that you're good at something, you know. And so letting you go is empowering for people. So it empowers people to hate you. I don't know why it's set up that way, but it's saying that you serve a greater purpose. The more people hate you, the more they have an awakening. Some people are meant to have their spiritual awakening and come into their I am presence through seeing you as the bad guy. And that's because your authenticity to be who you are unapologetically is very triggering. So what about these plans do you want my chosen ones to be informed with? If y'all are returning, I love y'all too. I just want to make sure I say that. I love spending quality time with my lovenest, y'all. So you this next phase of your life is going to require strength. You're going to have to be courageous. You're not going to be able to doubt yourself in order to chart this course. And so the last thing you need to do is to be praying for more courage, or contemplating on if you should. It's like, keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You're learning how to hustle and keep your feet moving and not spend too much time dwelling on all that you did or reflecting. It's not a reflecting season. That's what they're saying. Your character was developed for this moment. And because your character was developed for this moment, you're prepared for whatever is about to happen. That's why you, in your season, you develop humor, light and dark humor. Now you got both in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? You just re-upped your ammunition. Yeah, you just re-up your ammo. Cause I don't know why I heard, is it Grand Theft Auto? Call of Duty? Yeah, I keep hearing Call of Duty. It's almost like you went and you added some extra things into your arsenal. And so you don't need more strength. You're already strong. Now this next season is about the endurance. Don't let up. Don't take your foot off the gas, whatever position you in. Don't take your foot off. Don't let up. You got your hand in the right position. I don't know. Hold your hand there. I heard hold your head up and hold your hand there. And don't let up. Whatever that means. I feel like you're applying pressure. Like you have been given authority to apply pressure. It's going to make people holler. It's going to make someone holler. It could be a person. It doesn't have to be like a group of people. But it's like someone going to be hollering. But I feel like a part of your purpose is you affect millions. Your influence is going to reach millions. And so when things get hard, the first thing that people want to do is scream, "Uncle, let me go. I'm sorry." But it's like, don't let up. You'll know when it's time to let up. Especially if this is a season of people going through karma, death, because you delay their transformation, right? If you give up, you take your hand off and you start praying, am I supposed to be doing this? Or you start doubting yourself, then you'll delay your transformation, your new beginning. So you got to know without a shadow of a doubt that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you feel spiritually guided to do. And so you're going to lose before you gain. The Six of Wands is in reverse. But it's a part of it. You want to lose before you gain. Because whatever you lose, you're getting better back. You get what I'm saying? And so it's a risk only if you doubt yourself. But if you know why you're losing, you embrace it. You can endure the storm. You can endure the season. It's not even a storm. It's like a rite of passage. Because you're not meant to be lonely. And so one of the symptoms is, I want you to feel lonely. I want to trigger your abandonment wound. But no one is about to have, where you are on your journey, no one will have the power to keep you captive to their tyranny. That's what I heard. I heard you always a rebel. So let's say you bump into somebody and they're like, like your kryptonite. Some of y'all have a kryptonite. Love could be a kryptonite for you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, love is a kryptonite for you. You know what this feels like too? A lot of y'all is celibate energy here. And when you deny a part of yourself what it desires, it can have a hold on you, make you cranky, so make sure y'all got them batteries for them vibrators, whatever y'all need to get that shit off you. Don't be blocking your chakras now. Okay. I feel like someone is trying to break down your walls, put your walls down, heal a situation, and maybe they may do it by way of like irritating you, annoying you, and stuff like that. The question is, does that turn you on? If it does, go with it. If it doesn't, don't. That's kind of the guidance that I'm seeing here. But don't lie to me and don't lie to Spirit, because Spirit is saying you can't lie to nobody but yourself. Eight of Wands. It's like, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Every time you're about to walk through that door, every time you're about to have a portal jump, something snatches your ass right back, slows you down. But you've done this before over and over and over again. And so it hurts less and less and less and less and less. I'm hearing checkmate, bitch. Who said that? Okay. Someone here needs to know that you still care before I let go. Before I let you go. I can't even listen. I can't even do that note. She hits a very high one. But yeah, before they need to know. You are a fool by nature. And that's why you have 3 cards. The fool, the fool, the fool, the fool, the fool. You are a fool by nature. You are a earth angel. Helping those in need with no expectation in return. That's just who you are. This is how you love to be. This is who you are. And it hurts less and less and less the more you accept that that's who I am. So when you see someone taking something or doing something, it's like, oh yeah, man, I like that. I like when someone does that. And it doesn't register in your spiritual body, your emotional body, your physical body as a betrayal, as pain. It registers as, it brings you joy to be in this folly type of energy. You manifest better when you're in that type of energy. And so for some of you that you may have been dealing with situations or people that wanted you to stop being that way. And when you stop being that way, you feel like disconnected from your purpose, disconnected from, it feels like someone wanted you to know, like someone was trying to convince you that you only want this for yourself because of your upbringing. But that's the furthest from the truth. I think part of this is your nature. Like you have a natural full type of energy, and you are created and crafted differently. Yes, you can walk on your hands. Yes, you can do weird circus Olay shit. Like that's just who you are at your core. You are a creature. A very powerful one. You give me very genie energy, You know how he could shapeshift into different things? Like that's the vibe that I get. Let's get the closing message. And I feel like that's why you're being asked to stay out of the quantum realm, is because with your manifestation ability and someone else's brain, man, they can get so much up off of you, and it ain't time yet, because Spirit wants to make sure that you're abracadabraing what you want and not what other people want off of you. Because your wish is their command. Okay, I'm going to title it that. I always forget to write it down. Your wish is my command. Yeah, you are the fucking genie. This is why love and be loved. Free from problems and money problems. Enjoy the passion of love, wealth. This is when you're at your most wealthiest. When you can love like a fool. When you could just be a fool. Free. You just want to be free. You're going to be a very, very important, influential person that will reach a lot of fame in a social society. It's going to also provide you with a lot of flexibility. I'm hearing it. Yeah. Loving you, your brains, their brains, your full, like, angelic nature is like the perfect duo. The perfect duo. Hold on. You're about to meet someone that's like the perfect Y'all are like the perfect match. This person will accept how foolish you are, how versatile you are. And this person's gonna know when to quit, like they're gonna realize that they gotta let you be you, you know, and you're gonna tame yourself instead of having to need someone else to tame you. It's like you just like walking on this yellow brick road of, I'm just going somewhere, I don't know where I'm going. The other person is very planner, I like to have everything pre-know everything. And so I think you're just going to let that person do that because you're like, oh, I don't care. I just want to be free. I want to live my life. And they're going to be good at doing all that planning shit. And you're just like a little, she was a fairy. That's what I heard. Yes, butterfly, evolving and growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. You are evolving to the next phase of your life. You're beyond all of that control. You are deciding who's your soulmate. No more faded contracts of you having to come in and heal people and putting names and titles on it. You're at a state of perfect bliss. For some of you guys, I see you being single forever, and a part of your next phase is you not claiming anybody and you just occasionally having random rendezvous. If you like it, that's what you're finna have. If that's what you want, a phase in your life, that's what's coming. Okay? And you wouldn't be surprised, but if that shocks you, then that message ain't for you. That part of the message ain't for you. All right, that's it. That's all that I have for you guys today. Those of you that are here on a divine mission, continue to celebrate yourself every day, okay, guys? And may this message provide you with eternal peace as you continue to show up and show out in these streets. Love you. Bye.